I'm here today for standing up for the quality education for the students of this college, as well as in the whole 24 college, Ontario college system. Instructors would be much more fairly treated if they were paid adequately for the work that they do, and then students would benefit as well, because a well-treated employee is going to be better for the student and the in-class student experience. So, yeah, we're here to fight for the justice of the labor rights of the employees of this college.
So, how has today's strike impacted the students here at the college?
Well, obviously it stopped the classroom teaching. Fully online teaching is still ongoing, but for all in-class courses, it stopped. And the idea is that a little short-term pain is going to result in a long-term, stable, and higher quality education.
So tell me some of the things that you're out here fighting for today.
Okay, so one of them is faculty complement, which means that currently the situation is that about 75% of the faculty teaching at the college are contract workers, contingent, precarious contract workers, which means that they can't dedicate themselves to the students as much as they would like to. They have to divide their attention doing other contract work in order to make ends meet. If they were full-time, and a lot of them would prefer to be full-time, they could dedicate themselves more to their students and lead to a better student educational experience. So that's one of them. The other is equal pay for equal work, and contract workers are just not paid as well as the full-time instructors, which means that effectively, in some cases, in mine for instance, I'm paid somewhere close to minimum wage when you factor in the amount of hours that are required for modern-day teaching. Modern-day teaching is a lot of work. You have to run a classroom, but you also have to run an online component for every course, and the marking, the class preparation, setting up the learning management system. It's many hours for every in-class hour of teaching. We are, as contract workers, paid for the in-class teaching, and all that happens outside effectively brings our wages down to like $15, $20 an hour, which, considering the essential service that we provide for Ottawa in terms of training its young workers and workers of all ages for diverse economy. It's difficult. It's very difficult. It's a difficult labor situation, and so that's why we're out here protesting for a fairer situation, a fairer contract than we currently have.
And so how has the negotiation process been going so far?
Not so well. So it looks like to be at a deadlock. I think the union bargaining unit has been fair in what it's asking for. It's got solutions. It's offered solutions that are low or no cost, and from what we can tell, the College Employer Council has dug in and just said no and walked away from those negotiations at every turn. When it offers something in return, a counter offer, it doesn't address at all the issues that we're fighting for. In fact, it seeks to just reverse the progress that we're trying to fight for, and try and move the college system to one where it's entirely contract labor, which would be bad for students. Right now the situation at the college is that there's no hiring of full-time instructors, and that's a shame. That's a shame, because if we go in that direction where by the time everyone retires, 100% of teaching faculty are part-time, that's going to be bad for students. It's going to have students won't be able to get references from someone who's only known them for 3 months. It's going to be difficult to turn around feedback in time and marking assignments, because if we are doing all sorts of other contract work, we can't really focus on our students as much. So if that's the direction things are going, it's going to be horrible for students.
And so does it look like you may be out here for a while then?
It could be, yeah. For what we're fighting for when it comes to the quality of the education for students, and our own fair situation, fair contract for ourselves, we'll be out here for as long as it takes. And this is a thing that's bigger than Algonquin. Algonquin is one college of the 24 in the whole Ontario system. So, whatever is decided in Toronto affects our lives here, obviously, and those of our students. So we're hopeful. We're hopeful that something will come through in the negotiation process that will be fair for everyone. That's what we would like to see. In order to make ends meet, I've got 2 kids, I've got a family to support, and in order to make ends meet, I have to take on several different contracts. So I have my teaching, which is 4 classes, and then I have 3 other contracts, and I work for another business as well. So altogether 5 jobs to make ends meet. And if I had the one job where I was just teaching, that would be nice. I could focus in on my students alone, and that would be...
And more time for your family too, right?
That's right, yeah. So, I wake up at 4 every morning because that's before the kids wake up, and that's when I get a lot of marking done, because that's the only time I really can do it. So, yeah, it would be a much healthier personal situation and just a better, more fair and just labor situation if we had a contract that honored the hard work that our instructors do, our part-time instructors who, a lot of them really just want a full-time job here because it's what they love to do. It's their passion and they're good at it. And if we lived in a fair world, they would have one. Under the current collective agreement with the college not hiring more full-timers, they don't get that, and that's really unfair. It's not good for students. It's not good for employees, their own lives. So we'd like to see some change there.